The way of the foot and the fist, how Taekwondo is giving the people of North Korea something to fight about. Welcome to Sports World, Al Jazeera's regular look at sport around the globe. I'm Sana Hamush. We start this week's program in North Korea, a country which has been in the headlines for a number of reasons recently, and sport hasn't been one of them. Yet Korea has given the world one of its toughest Olympic disciplines, the martial art of Taekwondo. The way of the foot and the fist is practiced throughout the communist state, as Al Jazeera's Tony Chang reports from Pyongyang.
Hailing the sons and daughters of the revolution, a 60-foot statue of the dear leader, model workers at his feet. The struggle for the glory of the DPRK is paramount in North Korea. But everyone needs to let off a bit of steam, and here at the Rongnam dockyard in Nampo port, they're doing just that. The welders are playing the electricians in an exhibition match. North Koreans, like most people, love their football. But the past few years have brought little success to the national team. Long gone are the glory days of 1966, when the DPRK got to the quarter-finals of the World Cup. But here in the suburbs of Pyongyang is a centre of North Korean sporting dominance, the home of the way of the fist and the foot. This is the Taekwondo Palace. Glass cabinets display the cups and trophies awarded to North Korea's elite squad. A museum dedicated to the history of this Korean martial art. Its founder, actually a general in the South Korean army, wanted the sport to reunify the country. Today's practitioners are picked from the elite of North Korean athletes, and while physical excellence is obviously important, according to one of the world's top fighters, it's not the key.
Different martial arts have their own characteristics, but in this sporting discipline, you have to put the moral ideas first.
The demands of that mental discipline are obvious when you see the squad warm up. Breathing and muscle control are at the foundation of the training for Taekwondo. No movement is wasted. It's a martial art that uses the feet as much as the fist. Kicks that can carry powerful blows 6 foot in the air. Blocks of wood split in half and sent flying across the hall. And for such a physical sport, you might expect a macho following. But here in North Korea, the auditorium is mainly full of women. Sexual equality means the squad has as many women as it does men. And even with the benefit of padding, you wouldn't want to be where these guys are. And how would you deal with the unwelcome attention of 5 aggressive men? By leaving them flat on their backs? Taekwondo is supposed to be a self-defense martial art, although it's a very expressive one, as you can see from the actions going on here. It's something that North Korea excels in. They say they haven't lost a world championship since 1987. There are 2 different Taekwondo federations, and the one represented at the Olympics is based in the south. But the North Korean squad has its fair share of world champions. And according to the squad leader, it's because of their attitude, not their strength.
Strength is important, but what we concentrate more on is to be prepared in the mind. You can be physically stronger than all the other competitors, but if you have a weak mind, you cannot defeat the enemy. If you have a strong will, then you have no problem defeating the enemy.
And that's not hard to believe when you see their rigorous training regime. Eight piles of concrete blocks reduced to rubble. And a flying kick just to hammer home the point. Tony Chang, Al Jazeera, Pyongyang.